Alrighty, guys and gals, what's happening, my friends? It's Big E here. We're back in the Ultra Hardcore Challenge, and so these are back-to-back episodes for me. It's why I have the same shirt on. Don't judge me. In between episodes, there was an update to the add-on, and so check it out. We've now got our little character frame up here. That's kind of cool. I like that. Also, I was talking in the Ultra Hardcore chat here, and I asked if there was a way to reset, put the buffs back up here. I didn't get an answer, but I did a quick reload after I updated. There was an update, like I said, to the add-on, and this has now moved up here. So that's freaking awesome as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I was heard. I don't know. Very cool. Could have been like just some kind of bug or something that I was seeing, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a fairly new add-on, so getting things worked out. I really appreciate the add-on that somebody took the time to do this, man. Really cool. I'll see if I can support in some small way the creator. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the battle plans over here. We can get this done, hopefully. We hit level 8. We have Hamstring. And we have a new rank of Heroic Strike. We like that. Yeah, this just feels better up here. So without the map is usually here, is why this is here. I would actually even like to see this over here. You got any more demands, YouTube boy? No, I don't. It's fine up there. Yeah, small little things. Refining it. No doubt listening to the community. Take suggestions or whatever. I'll have to check out the Discord. Also, I would really love to see built into this highest level achieved so far, across the board. That would be really cool if that was something that that could be incorporated. Like I said, there is a leaderboard add-on. Then that could be a whole separate person who did that. I've actually no idea. Somebody's right in front of us here, which is going to make some of this easy. Set fire to those, or I guess just make them disappear. Yeah, somebody's just ahead of me. Very cool. Yep, it's a warlock. Hello there. How are you? It just takes a few seconds for this to come back. We can help her out over here. This is such a more immersive way to play this. I like it a lot. Let's see, she takes that one. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. She can grab the thing. Yeah, we'll wait our turn. Rinse these orc feet off while we wait. They're disgusting. A food crate there. Wouldn't actually be a bad idea for me to grab that stuff, since I have no food on me. I've got some cactus apple surprise I should probably wolf down. I mean, I have to wolf it down. I could just eat it normal. But how would I even call myself an orc if I didn't wolf it down? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, so professions, I don't know. Honestly, well, because I can use the auction house, it kind of changes things. You know, if you're doing like self-found, you almost, in my opinion, you kind of want to get tailoring just at least until you can make yourself a set of bags. Then you can drop and do whatever. Maybe we get lucky with bags. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, you know. Three kappa. Let's make sure I get my food buff up here. Poison's not good. Oh, so this is new as well. So this has been added. I've just noticed. So this is my lowest health overall, and this is this particular session. They also added Elite Slain. Man, this dude is on top of it, man. I wish I knew the guy's name. I just know him as Bonnie's dad. Brother, if you happen to see this, man, thank you so much for like doing this. Seriously, it's really cool. I wish Blizzard would do more, man, with their hardcore. It just seems like they pretty much did as little as possible. I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they have the permadeath server. I'm not saying that I'm not glad. I just wish they, you know, there's so much they could do with hardcore. So much. So I appreciate people like you who go out of their way and do things like this, man. Don't get all sappy on me. I'm not going to cry. I mean, not yet. I need to teach myself how to, the interface and how to manipulate the code, add code to make add-ons. I would love to do something like that. I mean, I've got a pretty heavy programming background anyway. Won't you do it, E? Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will do it. We need these tiger furs. These are yellow mobs, according to the quest. It's really the only way you can tell. Let's keep our battle shout up. Yeah, if you look at the quest, it gives you an idea of what you're fighting. There's a Duratar tiger fur. We need the eggs as well. Hey, Freaka. Well, I see 3 eggs there. We're going to get 1. That's how that works. There's another fur. I just shout him right out when I see him go in the bag. Mm-hmm. Looks like the ground clutter is down. I could turn that up. I've got a macro for this. It's my min and max. Right here. If I put it on max, there we go. Although it is harder to see stuff. Yeah, hopefully we get lucky with a little green weapon here. But as the Horde, we can get ourselves into Ragefire Chasm much earlier than the Alliance and get themselves into... What's the first thing they run? I should know this, but I can't think of the name of the place. I can see the place. You know what it is. Steel Arrowhead. Let me swim across here. Da 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 da. We need 2 more eggs, 2 more furs. Some silver leaf there. There's some eggs over here. Hidden elsewhere still finds reals eagle's eggs. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Little Nacho Libre for you there. Yeah, this I feel like this add-on would gel really well with the self-found option. Because not being able to use the auction house and not being able to use the mailbox, you know, people do buy gold. It's fucking cheap as shit. You just buy it and then you just buy a set of, you know, cheap gear off the auction house, get yourself in the dungeons, you start getting gear immediately. If, you know, if with self-found, you can't do that. Your money is really limited, to say the least. So you kind of have to earn your gear. So you may not have a full set of greens, right? So your health is liable to get lower. And this is still cool, though. It really is. I'm damn sure not going to complain. When Blizzard did self-found, that's what they were doing there, in my personal opinion, is just saying you can't buy gold on this character, right? Which is probably why a lot of people hate it. All right, we need to... I can't actually see very well with the ground clutter up like that. Here's some eggs. I like that Blizzard did that. The thing is, There's so many things that don't work with self-found. A lot of the professions are just not doable with self-found. I don't really think they thought about it very well or put much thought into it. But they're interested in minimal work, maximum profit, which is, you know, most corporations, obviously. Glad they did something, though, but I'm even more thankful that there are people like this who are making these add-ons, man. Imagine an entire guild using this add-on in, you know, in Nax rating. It'd be insane looking. You know, with not being able to see and all that when you get low health. I think it would be really cool. I really hope this takes off. I probably will end up turning this on the mage. On my self-found mage. I think it pairs really well with self-found. Am I still needing a tiger fur? No, we finished. Okay. Eggs completed. All right, we can do some of this. Now, what sucks as a class with no interrupt, one of these has a heal, and I can't remember which one. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. We'll find out which one has it. They have a ML8. Okay, so it's not the troll. It must be the other ones. We can actually use that scroll. Put that up. Be careful here. Make sure I don't get two on me. Another scroll of protection. We like that shit. There's Zalazane. What's this? This is the voodoo troll. So this is the guy that heals. Let's pull him back. Here's the heal. Oh, we got him. All right, that's pretty lucky. You can't see what abilities they have either. This is so... makes it so much more difficult. There's an add-on you usually use where it will say what they have. Now, I know he has something called Shrink, which reduces our size, but it also reduces our strength. I hope we can take him. We're going to find out here. Need that up. There's Shrink. Strength and stamina reduced by 3. Here's a heal. Yeah, he just put a heal up. So I have no idea how much health he has here. He's running off. We got him. Okay, cool. Very cool. Loot him. Oh, my inventory's full. I can't see what sells for what. Not used to that. That's something I could fix with an add-on. Maybe we'll turn that on. Go emulate me. All right, let's eat through the dot and this curse here. So I don't want to turn too much shit on, right? What is it called? Is it pawn? Let's see if it's pawn. What this does... No, it's not pawn. Pawn helps you compare two things. Let's turn that back off. Might be item rack. Why won't this stay like that? Tip tack. Might actually be like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. Let's keep it off for right now. There's a soul of iron over there. Let's get this raptor out of the way. Zalazane back up. Maybe he's back up. I thought that was him there. Yeah, the record's still 52.1% here. Now, what I could do as a warrior, I can't remember at what level, but there is a talent called Shield Bash. I would have to keep, you know, a one-hander and a shield on me. And I could make a quick change macro where I could swap and then interrupt a heal or a cast, or, you know, it's something we could do. Makes it interesting as a warrior, because as a warrior, you know, you can kind of roll mob to mob to mob, you know? You don't have to worry about mana and any of that shit. Keep your rage bar, maybe get a quick bandage, and then just keep rolling. But because I can't see my health, I mean, I get an idea from the screen, right? Oh my god. All right, we're going to get a very good idea of what happens. I pulled 3 mobs plus Zalazane. We got away. Okay. A little bit lucky there. I was kind of hoping we would get daze so I could see that daze effect. Not sure what the fuck I was thinking right there. That would have been death. All right, we can pull this guy by himself. I'm quite certain. Yeah. There's the heal. Hey, and I have no idea, like, how much he healed for. No, not much. Right, how are we doing here? Okay, we need 2 more hexed, 4 more voodoo. Kind of a dangerous area over there. Let me get the hell out. Hello there, me pretty. I think we're doing okay with this axe here. We have all white and gray gear. Which is sad. You know, see if we can get ourselves into Ragefire Chasm. I know that we can. Maybe get a little something in there. Whatever that means. Gear is what I mean. Not the other thing. We'd have to go into the Moonguard server to make that happen. Okay. There's usually 1 or 2 right over here. Having a hell of a time hitting this mob, man. Yikes. You voodoo troll, you. Nice. Nice. Really hope I don't pull her. She's kind of close. What the fuck was that? I guess I aggroed her a split second before I charged. Let's eat through that fire. All right, we just need 3 more voodoo trolls. It looks like they have the masks. Maybe that's the difference between them. No. It's like, I'm getting it. Damn sure I'm getting it. A minor healing pot. Got 2 of those to help us. Yeah, with like, so pair this with the Iron Man challenge where I can't use health pots, right? I can't have outside buffs. It makes this dark screen way more panicky. If you've got a bunch of health pots on you, you just pop the health pots and you're out. So, but like I said, I'm probably going to end up pairing this. Damn it, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right, that's done. Let's get off the island here. Cool, cool. This could get us close to level 9 here. I think I might do it, man. I think I might use this just on all of the characters right now. We'll turn it on for the Iron Man challenge and the self-found mage. I think it'd be a nice add-on. And these cosmetic add-ons I use, they really shouldn't affect the state of the gameplay. Just turn Questy off. I don't need Questy on. That way there's no interference. Just these little things that make it, like I said, cosmetically more appealing. Like bartender, I'm able to shrink this bar down here, and Blizz move, I can move instead of the quest reading being over here, I can move it to the middle of the screen where it's a little bit easier for me. Just little shit like that. But I love the minimalistic look that this add-on gives you. Now, I don't know if it would work with raid because it seems that people who raid, they need apparently a shit ton of stuff up on the screen. All right, so I'm looking for a dazed effect here. If I can get it. And he ran off. You pretty much get dazed every time if your back is turned towards a mob. Maybe it's higher level stuff. All right, we're out of bread. I got to pick up fishing. I'm going to do the fishing off camera probably because I'm going to have to spend like an hour at least leveling it up to 75 and beyond.
Hello, man.
Hey, brother.
Okie-dokie.
All right, we get some upgraded boots. We'll take those.
Later.
Later, Gator.
See ya later.
We can use this.
Be seeing ya.
It's pretty much like a little health pot there. In fact, it's way better than the health pot we currently have. This dude. I think we're done down here.
Hello, man. Later.
And there's level 9. Make a quick sale here.
Who you be?
I be Freak. That's who I be. Who you be. All right. This stuff might sell. The Tiger's Eye. Actually keep that scroll for ourselves because we're a greedy bastard.
Spirits be with ya, man.
And with you. Let's make up some bandages. Look at my blue boots. Or purple. Am I colorblind? I guess those are purple. Violet? I don't know. I'm a man, so I don't know. I know the basic colors, and then that's it. All right, let's check in with what's your name? What's his name? The paranoid freak up here. Don't call me the paranoid freak, man. You know that you are, Lar Prowltusk. Keeping the village safe, brother.
How you doing, man?
A seasoned fighter's cloak.
Be seeing ya.
I'll be seeing ya. All right, we like that shit. Got 17 minutes on the CD. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, from the wreckage is up here. Let's run up this way. Actually, we'll just go up here, and I'll cut across here. I thought I forgot break a few eggs, but nah. We did that. Let me close this. I'm rendering stuff in the background. Uploading like I always am. That's that. Sorry, guys. Just doing YouTube stuff here. Might put me a little oh shit bar out here. Pardon the language. Fuck, I always do that. You know, my regular playthroughs or whatever, I usually pull the character frames down here, right? And I usually have like just a little teeny bar where I can click really quickly. Because for the most part, everything's keybound for me, but there are a few things I like to be able to just click so that I don't fat finger it when I'm like spinning around and trying to run off and like miss the keybind or whatever. I can just click. Like it's usually a health pot, you know, feign death, whatever it might be, whatever character I'm playing. Something like that. But maybe we don't do that on this character. Look at us. We got 12 silver. What a legend. Die. Give me that cloth. Pretty good place to get your linen in here early on. And a little bit of, you know, well, copper. You can get copper. The Scuttle Coast. Die. They liked our Darnasian blue as well. No breath bar. I also love that. Any of you guys playing Remix? Legion Remix? I know Travscene's playing it. I'm not going to be playing it. It's not my jam. And I've never really been anyone who cares about mounts and shit anyway, but I guess if you can get all the mounts in Legion, I guess. It's like a super fast-paced version, which also is not my jam. What's your jam, old man? The hell are these fucking things at, man? I don't know. I just like it old school, man. I did hear that midnight, there's going to be some time gating bullshit in it. Like, are you kidding me? Why? Well, I already know the answer to that. Greed. Players hate that fucking system, Blizzard. Anyway, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not playing it. Shit. Let's fight here. I got caught out by a Makrura. Bastard. Yeah, I'll watch, you know. I'll watch some people play it. But not for me. I'm too good for it. That's right. Not many quests left here. Could probably do the Croc quest. Well, we pick up a profession here. Another reason I like the idea of self-found, even though they didn't put much thought into it with professions. With self-found, you really take advantage of your professions. They matter a lot more. Is that a rare? No, it looked like it was blue, but that one's blue as well. You know, if you're caster, cloth wearer, you pick up tailoring, you can make some gear for yourself. Leather worker, skinner, you can make some gear for yourself as, hunter and blacksmithing. Professions matter a lot more. Whole different thing at, end game. You're trying different shit, but leveling comes into play. But I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe we go blacksmithing. The problem with gathering professions, some are worse than others, is bad inventory space, right? Your bank could be full and your bags are full. So I guess, got to be honest, I might pick up tailoring.
What do you need?
Just so we can make those
For the Horde.
Couple bags. Whoops.
Strength. Loktar.
Ogar?
Dabu.
You gonna throw a Loktar out there without an Ogar? You call yourself a fucking orc?
Go forth to victory.
Okay, everybody just calm down. All right, let's turn this in for a shitty quest reward here. You think you would get something that give you spirit and stam? No.
Loktar, may your blades never dull.
He's like, here you go. You want some garbage?
For the Horde.
You do get both of them. All right, what's the other thing? That's it. No more to turn in. All righty. We'll call it an episode. We're about 45 minutes in here. Level 9. Lowest health so far, 52.1%. Enemy slain, 173. I don't know why I said it like that. All righty, guys and gals. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me know if you're doing this. Or if you guys are in a guild or something, I'd like to join. Anyway, the Freak and I will catch you in the next episode.
Stay strong.
Peace.